In Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, we've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, when you consider the top hitters ballparks in the sport, this has got to be one of them.
I'll say this. Pitchers have to stay with their game. They can't look over their shoulder and think, I have to be fine and perfect on every pitch. Continue to pitch to your strengths, and you'll come out of here with a good outing.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about set to go. Getting the nod in this one, Zach Wheeler.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
C.J. Abrams at the plate now. That's ball 1.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And misses inside. Fly ball to right. Castellanos gets under it. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
Off the plate, and a count even 1-1. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now 2 away.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Here's Joey Gallo. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. 2 out, space is empty. Smoked on the ground a second. Stott over to first in time. And that is that. End of a half inning of play. No score. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound today, Mackenzie Gore.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. And a pitch. Fastball for a strike. Big swing and a miss.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you even with pitches outside the zone.
Stays alive.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Gets a piece and stays alive. That misses off the outside edge.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. And time now for the Phillies lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Trey Turner stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Kicks and fires. Good eye in that spot. That's down and in.
3-1.
1 out, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Thomas snags it on the run.
Batting third, the first baseman,
Bryce Harper to the plate. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where hitters hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? Here comes a pitch. And it's fouled away.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more.
To first, Harper retired. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Phillies down in order. Scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go. And now, Joey Meneses. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That, or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
And the righty deals. And there's a foul ball. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
It's a good take.
That one misses, and it's 3-2. Downstairs, and it misses, ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's Eddie Rosario. Pitch misses, ball 1. Meneses gets his lead at first with nobody out. Just missed. Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get it early in the count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. Out towards left center. Sizes this one up. Calls it in, and there's one away.
That is it. The catcher,
Hebert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swinging a foul straight back. No score here in the second. Next offering misses, and 1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The 1-1. Swings through that one for strike two. Swings and misses. Some high cheese for strike three.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Now here is Luis Garcia on the outside corner. 0-1. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here at the top of the second. Swing and a miss. That is strike two.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
That's off the mark. 2-2. Swings and misses, and the inning is over. No runs on no hits, no errors, and one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. Back at Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the second. Here's the veteran outfielder, Nick Castellanos. The pitch. Right through there for a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
The 0-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Missed inside with the curve. down on strikes. Fastball at the letters throws him for strike 3.
Batting fifth.
Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. One down, base is empty. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Just kept it simple, played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Runner on at first with one gone, and here is Bryson Stott. There goes the runner. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Throw to second.
Not a fast runner on the base path, so this kind of looks like it was a hit and run call from the dugout. Got to make contact some way or somehow, because that guy's not going to be able to steal second base and be safe.
Two down, nobody on. That
One
misses
ball,
the zone.
1
ball, 1 strike. And another ball. Foul ball. Two outs. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Whips it to first. That ends the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Now the third baseman, Nick Senzel. Wheeler back to work. Senzel in his 5th season in the 8th spot in today's lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2016. Next pitch is downstairs.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Got him swinging.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Here's Victor Robles. There's a strike. Top of the third, no score. Bunting for a hit. Scoops it up barehanded. Nicely done for the out. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
So the Nats lineup turns over. And the batter now, C.J. Abrams. Hit hard, that gets through. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Here's Lane Thomas. Struck out swinging his first time. Just off the outside edge. 1-0. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Real Muto throws not in time. It's a stolen base.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if he can steal the bag, get into scoring position.
Man on second, 2 down. Way out front for strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Off the mark there. It's 2-2. Runner at second, 2 down. High fly ball, right field. Castellanos gets under it and makes the grab. And that is that. Nationals leave 1. Still no score. And we're back. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto.
And the pitch. Splits the plate, and that's strike 1. To the left side, but it is well fouled. The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Inside, almost got him. The 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time.
3 balls. 2 strikes.
Payoff pitch. And a base hit right there. He saw a lot of pitches in that at-bat and found a way to win the battle.
When you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Runner at first with no outs here. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The 0-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. You don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Not close with that one, and the count's even at 2.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
The pitch. Johan Rojas on deck for the Phillies. Left-hand hitter waits. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Realmuto aboard here at first with nobody out. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. Yes, he did. Down he goes on strikes.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. And the pitch. Ground off the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The throw in. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first center bucket.
So the lineup flips over. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 1 so far. That one's in there, 0-1.
Go ball. 1 strike.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That one not close. And it's 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Trey Turner with a chance now. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. But Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2. One ball.
In the dirt. But no advance from the runners. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Just misses there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Huge strikeout there.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here in Philadelphia, Joey Gallo steps to the plate. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. And a swing and a miss.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
0-2 now. And he chases that one. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Joey Meneses. First offering in the dirt. Fourth inning underway, no score. And another ball.
2-0.
And it is 2-1.
2 balls. 1 strike.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball there.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. A little late, opposite field now.
What a stop from his knees. The throw. It's there, and that's a great play.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop, gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
Rosario digging in for the Nationals. Now fly ball to right center. Rojas on the move to the gap. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the third out. On to the bottom of the fourth now. Still with no score. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Bottom of the fourth. Here's Bryce Harper. The pitch. And a swing and a miss.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Harper runs out front and foul to the left side. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That one finds a corner. That's strike two.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Not even close there. And the count is 1-2. That one missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That one just misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Alec Bohm next to bat for Philadelphia. This one in the air center field. Robles moving under it. Brings it in. And there's one down.
Now batting, third baseman, Alec Bohm.
So up next, Alec Bohm. And he's already singled in this game. Step off, throw to first. Harper's back on a dive. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around second is Harper. And he's got a double. The relay throw.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
One out, runner at second. This is Bryson's stop. Pitch misses there. Ball one. Boom. Over at second, one down. And that's outside. Now 2-0. That to right. Gets under it. 2 down.
Up next for Philadelphia, the catcher,
JT Realmuto steps in.
Put together a great at bat last time. Really battled. Ended up with the base hit.
Misses off the plate, and that's ball one. In the air out to center. Settles underneath it. Makes the catch. And that will end the inning. Phillies with the run-scoring double. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. All set for the start of the inning. And now the switch hitting catcher, Hebert Ruiz. The wind and the pitch. And ball one.
You know, these Nationals being a little too patient at the plate in this game. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
That's to third. Boom. Throws out to first. One away here in the fifth.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Luis Garcia.
Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third. No swing. He held up. Darryl Parker with the call there. One down, base is empty. Right side. Stop. And the first two set down in the top of the fifth.
The first baseman, number 13,
So 2 down now, and here is Nick Senzel. Went down on strikes his first time through. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the fifth. On the ground to third. Tosses across to first. Nats go down 1-2-3. Still nothing on the scoreboard for them after 5. It's the Phillies 1 and the Nationals nothing. Back at Citizens Bank Park, John Shabby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Brandon Marsh.
Brandon Marsh.
The pitch. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Jordan Weems up and loosening in the pen. Floro also getting ready. Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
The batter, the center fielder,
And now for the Phillies, Johan Rojas. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Right through there for a strike.
Love coming to Citizens Bank Park. Best ice cream in all of the league at the press level. It's only been around since 2004, but plenty of awesome history here already. It's the only stadium with multiple postseason no-hitters. Remember Roy Halladay did it back in 2010, and the Houston Astros threw a combined no-no in Game 4 of the 2022 World Series.
And a good eye there.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
And another ball. On the ground to short. Gathers and throws to first. Home after the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
That one is absolutely belted back there. And it's out of here. And they add to their lead. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
So 2 away with nobody on. Here's Trey Turner. Pitch is in there, and that is strike 1. Two down, nobody on, and a foul ball. And a pitch. Inside, almost got him. Two outs. And that's outside. Now 2-2. That one out to right. Thomas on the move. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. The Phillies add another on this solo homer. And it's 2-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Philadelphia, all set for the top of the 6th. Here's the center fielder, Victor Robles. Wheeler back to work. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Robles in his 6th season, 26 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And the right-hander deals. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Marsh sizing this one up. He's there. He's got it. 1 away. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
Just missed. Bunting, and it's in the air. Whips it to first on the run. Save!
Maybe a little small ball is exactly what the doctor ordered to rev up this offense, and they've been pretty quiet all game, so maybe this wakes them up a bit and helps them get on the board.
One gone, runner at first. Now the number 2 hitter, Lane Thomas. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
just missed. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Pitch out, but no action. Next pitch way upstairs.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Right-hander kick steals. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Wheeler with a throw over, and he's back in safely. Abrams leads off first with one away. Got it for the play.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Joey Gallo digging in for the Nationals.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Checks over to first, back safely. Runner takes off. There's the ball. Real Muto throws, not in time. It's a stolen base.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
And there's a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Two outs and one in scoring position. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And that just misses.
2-2.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Phillies 2 and the Nationals nothing. Back down for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jordan Weems.
Now pitching for Washington.
3-4-5 due up for the home team. And here's the first baseman, Bryce Harper. And he deals. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Movement in the bullpen. Jose Ferrer looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. And the 1-0.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Here's a 1-2. And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Man at first, Now it's going to be Nick Castellanos. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. At the belt and fires. Wouldn't chase that time.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Grounder might be 2. To second, pulls him off the bag. They get him, but it was pretty close.
Now the third baseman,
Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Out to short, Abrams. Now the tag at third, and they got him. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies.
second baseman,
We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Abrams brings it in for the third out. One left for Philadelphia, but they're on top 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. And here's the DH for Washington, Joey Meneses. Wheeler back to work. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Jeff Hoffman up and throwing. Soto getting cranked up as well. Righty to the plate. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. And here it comes. Sweeps through that one. It's a strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Next to hit for the Nats, Eddie Rosario. That one's in there, going 1. High fly ball out towards left field. Marsh going back, and that one is off the wall and into second with 1 away. That's a double.
Everything came together for him. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Man at second with 1 away. And here is Hebert Ruiz. Ripped on a line. And it one-hops the wall. The relay to time. He's safe as a run scores on the play.
Big RBI for him right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Zach Wheeler won't go any further, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Matt Strom comes on now.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Luis Garcia getting ready to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And a good eye there.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back, let your hands work, stay in the middle of the field.
Next offering in there for a strike. It's 2-2. Got it. That's out number 2. Nick Senzel digging in for the Nationals. Here he is in a spot where he makes most of his money against left-handed pitching. And he takes a strike. Next offering is down low. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Into the corner, but foul. With the tying run at second, here in the top half of inning number 7. Line drive. Makes the catch, inning over. One for the Nationals on this RBI double. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Dylan Floro. Well, one-run game. JT Real Muto stands in for the Phillies. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Misses off the plate. And that is ball 1. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm.
And he can't come up with it. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
Leadoff man aboard on the air. And that puts your pitcher in a little bit of a tough spot right away to start the inning. Not where you want to be. So we'll see if he's able to work around it and pick the defense up.
Man at first. Now the left fielder, Brandon Marsh. And that one a little below the knees. Ball 1. And another ball. Nobody out. Runner at first. Check on the runner, and he's back in there. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
Too low, and it's ball 3. Real Muto stands at second with no outs. Lined, and that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. They'll throw in, but it's offline.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. It doesn't come naturally for most hitters. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Over to first, and he's saved. And now here is Johan Rojas. Strike one.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split-finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
Schwarber, batting with 1 down, takes the strike. 1 run across in the frame so far. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Righty delivers. That one is upstairs.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much, a 1-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Hit in the air, center field. Robles in position. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 away now.
The batter, number 7, shortstop,
Trey Turner at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
And now the 0-1. On the ground, right side. Garcia tosses to first, and that is the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jeff Hoffman. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
number 23, Jeff Hoffman.
So digging in, Victor Robles. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
That pitch in for a strike, and the count is 0-2. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. And a swing and a miss. 1 gone here.
You know, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Abrams in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Just missed.
2-0.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 gone now.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ballgame.
Thomas stands in now and watches strike 1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
And he dodges that fastball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Two down, nobody on. Ground ball up the middle. Stop. Over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Phillies 3 and the Nats 1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Hunter Harvey.
Now pitching for Washington, number 73, Hunter Harvey.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And digging in for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. The pitch. And that one is inside.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And the pitch. Just missed. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jose Ferrer appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Garcia also throwing. And the righty deals. That one misses, and that's ball 3. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Inside ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
So man aboard. Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. That's in there. That's strike 1. Harper gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Outside low. 1-1. Harvey checks on first. The throw is wild and it gets away. Tag and they got him. So an error on the play, but they get the out anyway. Here's a 1-1. That one pushed foul. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there. Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Next pitch downstairs, and it's a ball and a strike. Just missed.
2-1.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Line drive, base hit down the line. And that's going to get into the corner. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and he's got his second double of the game.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
And in scoring position with 2 away. Now, Bryson Stott. That's in there, and that's strike 1. Bounced out to short. Boots it. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Now I think he got a little casual on that play and took it for granted a little bit. So maybe just as much of a mental mistake as a physical one. And with 2 outs, that's a tough one to swallow for the entire defense.
2 gone with runners at the corners. JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 3. That one finds the zone. 0-1. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. The 1-1 is fouled off. Kicks and fires. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, but they wind up leaving 2. Through 8 full, it's the Phillies 3 and the Nats 1. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Jose Alvarado.
Oh, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
As the lefty gets to work, Gallo leading things off and takes a strike. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Chases that one out of the zone. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Meneses in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
There's a swing and a miss. The Phillies up by 2 here at the top of the 9th. Line drive. He brings it down. Nice play.
Timed it perfect. It's hard, I think, for those guys in the corners because, especially when it's a right-handed hitter for third baseman, you don't see the ball all that well going through the zone. And if it's a left-hander, you got a better shot at it because you can see the ball going through, see the contact, and so that jump isn't always on.
And that one is lifted in the air. Castellanos gets under it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 3 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 7 runners on base. For the Nationals, 1 run, 4 hits, 2 errors. They left 4 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.